everyone. Dive into Anchor Together, a captivating YouTube series that offers an intimate look into the extraordinary lives of seafarers and their families.
From long-standing maritime partnerships to new connections formed at sea, Anchor Together highlights the incredible journeys of those who navigate both the ocean and the relationships with passion and resilience. Get ready for an engaging twist with Anchor Together. Hi viewers, welcome to another show of Anchor Together. We have this brilliant couple over here, which actually you might recognize. They are so everywhere in social media and in the industry. So, but we will definitely go with introductions. So, let us open with Mrs. Nupur Rajvanshi.
Thank you.
Nupur,
very much,
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sir, I belong to a small town called Meerut, which is in UP. And like my professional this thing or the family, sir? What should I say first?
Tell us first about Meerut.
About Meerut. Meerut is a very small town which is generally considered as an educational hub, and a very it's known for its wrong reasons also. Yes, like goons and all are there.
Oh.
Yes.
But didn't Meerut figure very importantly in our history?
Yes, yes.
In our
Sir.
national history?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
1857.
Yes.
The mutiny of 1857. It started in Meerut.
Meerut.
And I belong to a place called Victoria Park. So that place is basically the place where actually it started. Now 1857 mutiny it started.
So were you responsible in any way for
Sir, I was not
igniting
born
them?
not born also, but that place is really very well kept, and lots of people come over there to visit. So
Right.
it's a nice place.
Good. So
Let me also give a bit of history about Meerut. Pre-independence, in the era of Ramayana, Meerut is the place of Ravan's in-laws' place.
Is it? Oh,
Yes.
Ravana's in-laws.
Mandodari's place is Meerut.
parents.
Wow. Okay. This part I didn't know, but very interesting.
So there is one more thing where Shravan Kumar, he left his parents when he landed in Meerut.
I see.
The moment he came inside the territory of Meerut, he left his parents with enough of carrying both of you. I can't carry anymore.
Thak gaya.
So somebody said, Reverend Shravan Kumar, just go out of the Meerut territory, boundary, and you will be fine. So the moment he came out of the Meerut, influence of Meerut, he again picked up his parents and started walking on the journey of
I
pilgrimage.
see, I see. So as you can see, Nupur comes from a very, very significant part of the country, and there's so much talk. उसके लिए मेरठ का अलग ही episode करना पड़ेगा. So we will definitely do that sometime. But now let's talk to Captain Anshul Rajvanshi. And Anshul, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sir, first of all, thanks for inviting us for this wonderful episode of Anchor Together. Thanks to Merix Media and, of course, Captain Kamal Jada. Sir, I basically belong to UP, a place called Bijnor.
Bijnor.
But since
That's in eastern, western?
that's in
Western
Western UP.
Western.
So my father was working in irrigation department of UP. So finally got settled down in Dehradun. So I call myself from Dehradun. So I'm from Dehradun now, and Dehradun is known for
Lovely hills.
It is a hill
not only hills.
Wonderful, yes.
It's
And,
headquarters of ONGC,
ONGC, yes,
IMA,
yes,
and a lot of good
Even
schools.
the hydrographic office, I think,
Yes,
is
it's in
the
Dehradun.
Indian
Yes.
hydrographic.
So-
Yes. So both of them come from very good places, very well-known places, and places which produce professionals, which produce, do so much for our
A
country.
lot of shippies come from
Yes.
Dehradun.
There is a huge forest department and
It is,
everything,
it is,
isn't it?
yes,
Yes. Excellent. So ये तो वहाँ, now we know where you both belong to, and you both grew up also in those places.
Yes, absolutely.
तो schooling वगैरह वहीं हुई in Dehradun आपकी?
My schooling was near Dehradun, in Himalayas, in hill stations, Uttarkashi and near Gangotri and all that. area.
आपकी Nupur?
Sir, I was educated in a school called Sophia Convent Girls School.
I see.
Only convent in Meerut city.
I see.
Yes.
Great. So now you both grew up, and then अब ये we'll quickly come to आप दोनों की टक्कर कैसे हुई? कहाँ मिले? कैसे पहली बार वो opening कैसे हुई? That is always a very interesting episode in everyone's lives, but I'm sure यहाँ पे तो ज़्यादा interesting होगा. तो
Yes,
नुपुर आप बताइए कि कहाँ से स्टोरी शुरू हुई और कैप्टन साहब कहाँ से कैसे आपकी ज़िंदगी में आए?
Yes. So actually, after I finished my MBA and I was working, that time my father asked me that if I was going around with anybody. I said no. In our house.
Where were you?
I was in Meerut with him.
But
I
were
was
you going
working-
around with anyone?
No, sir. No, sir, not at
She
all.
did not admit that time.
I did not. I was not going around. So we have an open family. So we are like very open to our parents.
Right.
So I said, no, it's your job now. You find a person for myself.
Uh-huh.
So for me, so then there was a file which was actually through newspapers. there his father also floated an ad, and then there was like a file made by my father that okay, A, B, C listing that was
category wise.
category wise. But he was the
Preferences.
first one.
Acha,
First
acha.
one.
Okay.
And then
So was there a picture also there in the file?
Yes.
With the uniform and everything?
No uniform.
uniform.
No uniform. His picture was sent, and then my father quietly went to Dehradun and did not give much time to his father and said that I have come for some conference and just wanted to see how these people are going to like how my daughter is going to stay there and what type of people they are.
Yes.
So paper qualification was amazing, and otherwise also my father got his inquiry done through one shippy.
Is it?
Yes. So
background check हो गया.
yeah, background check, sir. So that person, he's a very senior fellow. I will not name him. So he said that, oh, you are looking for Anshul. I also have 2 daughters, so I was thinking of getting him married to one of my daughters. So now she's
Man,
coming.
I'm already much in demand.
Yes, very much in demand.
I see.
I did not know that.
So he is Mr. Mittal.
I see.
Yes,
I see.
yes.
Very
So-
nice. And then the story started to develop from
and
there.
then from there, and then it was like a meeting which was like held at my place,
I see.
where
In Meerut?
in Meerut only, sir. So there we met, our parents met, and then everything materialized the same day. My mother-in-law said that okay, now ask your daughter if she is liking my son. So that way it was like very nicely done, and the same day we got engaged.
So
sir.
informally raha
Very
zyada,
informal.
nobody was getting too much into.
No, sir. Educated families, so
Yes,
all these
yes.
things don't
Very
matter
nice.
much.
Very
So she was she was the only girl whom I saw,
okay.
and then
Okay.
never got any chance to go to see anybody else.
But then you landed on the spot. So
Yes.
why worry? Very nice. But in your family then was it too much inquiring or kya karna hai ya? Or you suggested you want to now get married? You are a master already then?
I had cleared my master. I think appeared for the master's exams. Did not clear the written. The written I had cleared. I think orals were remaining that time. I think I was 28 or 29 that time, and my parents said, I think time has come where you should get married and settle down instead of going on the ships. So, of course. So, I think they had also prepared something. I'm not aware how they were choosing the girl, but she was the only one. I saw the picture, and they said, we are going to meet them in Meerut. I said, let's go. And I said, I'm not in a favor to look at too many girls. It doesn't look nice.
Yes.
So we went to her place. I saw her, and she was nice and charming, and
Thank you.
वो
I was
सब
floored.
स्टैंडर्ड वो ट्रे वे चाय का कप
नहीं
का
नहीं
चक्कर तो नहीं
sir, नहीं नहीं
हुआ
not at all sir, not at all, not at
चलो
all.
वो that is a big relief because
Yeah.
that can be
Yes.
quite whatever. ठीक है. So but those days I think it was important, in our profession everyone pushed that you at least clear your masters, so got close to clearing it,
Yes.
so that from then on you could also the extra energy that was going to go into the relationship, the marriage and everything, that was, you were free of this kind of pressure.
Yes.
So अब शादी हो गई, कहाँ हुई शादी?
So शादी तो Meerut.
Meerut में?
Meerut
Oh,
only.
very
We came to
nice.
Meerut and took her away from Meerut
Oh,
to Dehradun.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. So now then your journey together started. So did you sail straight away with him?
So first we came to Mumbai because he had to clear his exams.
Oh.
So we decided that first he clears his exams and then he is relaxed that okay, now family carriage is easier.
Huh.
And then he cleared his exams. We had a lovely time together and we started sailing in 99. We got
Okay.
married in 98 and
Yeah.
99 we started sailing after he cleared his exams and he we got to know each other. And the same time I also went with him.
So first ship पे कैसा रहा experience?
Amazing, sir.
आपने कभी देखा ही नहीं होगा शायद ship.
नहीं नहीं sir.
Next thing you're on a ship and it starts to sail high seas में, and how's the feel then?
So it was a very different experience. Very different. I used to ask him, what is it like before going on ship? So he said, you experience yourself.
Huh.
So when I went on ship, it was like I had motion sickness earlier.
Okay.
So my parents were worried as to how she's going to. But fortunately, first voyage was a maiden voyage, but very calm seas.
She was good.
It was very nice and amazingly good experience. We maintained, we got to know each other. We got to know
Yes.
what the ship is like, what is his work like.
Yes.
It's not
yes.
so easy what people say generally.
Yes.
It's not so easy.
Yes, of
So,
course.
yes.
It's a tough life for anyone,
Yes, sir.
but all kinds of careers are tough. But this is more so because it's not even on land.
Land.
Yes.
Land pe everything is so steady. There's a rock,
Correct.
stable thing, land below you. But at sea, everything is like
But-
you were perpetually in motion.
So luckily on that particular ship, sir, we had 6 families.
6
Oh,
families. We
that's
used to
It
have a
was a
lovely
SCI
time.
ship, and we had 6 families on board, and there are a couple of kids also.
I see.
Yeah.
So I think they had a fantastic time.
Yes, and
And
6 cadets they had.
6 cadets.
Nice.
Now they're all
See.
captains and surveyors and it's
Ship
we are
owners.
still ship
Wow.
owners,
Ship-
and
some
now
of
we
them
are
are.
still in touch.
Yes.
So that was fantastic. So we had lovely time on board. We went
Great.
from Far East, from Japan and China, from this side to Western countries. And those days, port stay used to be good. Not unlike these days where hardly any port stay you get. Good port stays, good
Yes.
ports, and
Long stays.
long stay. And we
And
are
even
really,
family restrictions, etc., were very few.
Very
You
few.
could go ashore
Yes.
everywhere,
Absolutely.
and all that was yes.
we had a
different
fantastic
world.
time. Sir.
Different world, but it was a good place for young couples who are just married to
Yes.
start off their lives and see the world, be
Correct.
part of the
Yes.
maritime profession in so many ways, and develop that closeness, that bonding that happened on ships. So nice,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
So,
sir.
tell me something, Anshul. After your marriage, of course, you knew her very well. You knew the families very well. Everything. Any sudden surprises? अरे ये क्या हो रहा है? ऐसे तो हमने सोचा नहीं था. ये क्या है भाई?
So unfortunately, there were no such surprises. But she was teaching earlier in MBA colleges before she got married. So that lecturership came also on the ship and with my life. So
That
that is still going on, you know.
I think that becomes a part of our personalities. So we are definitely going to use that in one way or the other, and it's going to keep coming forward.
Absolutely.
But yes, but that of course has its advantages. There's so much more,
No doubt.
you know, about a person you learn, you know, through their what they think and how they are going to run their lives and how they are going to be part of your lives, you know. And of course, when the children come to, you know, it's all, you know, fits in so nicely. You know.
No, she's very sorted that way, and she knows what is the right thing to do, and keeps correcting me most of the times.
Oh no, that's
So,
It's not
good.
like that, sir.
maybe he
So we
needs a lot of correction.
Yeah. So she's like an anchor, you know, in the life.
Yes, but that openness is also, you know, and to accept that, you know, what the other partner is saying
Absolutely.
is something that we need in our lives. Yes,
Absolutely, sir. No
So
doubt.
good, so good. So, what are the things you both like to do together?
So we go on drives together.
Okay.
Then we watch movies together.
So who drives? You drive?
He drives. He drives.
She drives me crazy.
One of the two. There's a lot of driving going on.
So see, we go on long drives. We watch movies together. Then we go on vacation every year, only together.
Okay.
Only the two of
The
us.
two of you.
Yes,
Very
the
nice.
two of us.
Very
At least
nice.
once in a year.
Ah.
And then otherwise also we are like we spend time together only.
Right.
So during COVID time, there are a lot of work.
Hmm.
Being from shipping community, and a lot of challenges carrying out crew changes. So there's a lot of work and synergy, part of synergy.
Yes.
So synergy was growing in those years, and so we had decided after your work gets over by 7:30, we will spend time and watch some OTT.
yes.
So that was a big relief. So we used to watch together
So now,
OTT
earlier
movies.
he used to watch only he was very fond of watching movies. But now I have also learned. So now I am also enjoying watching movies with him.
So, which are the kind of movies you both like to watch? Because there's such a lot of choice, you know.
So web series and Bollywood movies.
Okay.
She's fond of Bollywood movies.
I like.
I'm okay with Bollywood
movies.
and Hollywood action
Yes.
movies. But
Yeah.
Right. So, now you were married, you sailed for a little while, then the children start to arrive. He's at sea, you're at home.
Yes.
So, how did you manage those years when you were on, you know, single mother almost handling children and everything?
Yes, sir. So first of all, when our first child came, till that time I was working also.
Is it a boy? The first
Boy, sir.
क्या नाम है उसका?
Siddhant, sir.
Siddhant. Okay.
Yes, he's 23 now.
Whoa.
Yes, and he's working in Bangalore. Now, when he came, I was already staying in Dehradun with my in-laws. And fortunately, my in-laws were amazing. Amazing now, they are no more, sorry. But I was really, like when he was around, they used to be like, okay. But when he was not around, they used to really take care of me.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so nice. So
And
nice.
I was working, I was carrying my child. So when my child was born, they were there around. But generally, nowadays, if we see these girls who are like married to sailors,
Yes.
it is a challenge for them. They have to become mother, father, grandparents. Then they have to give them time. They have to have a lot of patience, attending meetings,
Yes.
going to banks. Then
And they're mostly nuclear families, you know.
Nuclear
They're not
families.
supported by,
yes,
you know,
they
the
don't have good support system.
Yes.
And you have to adjust also with your in-laws.
Yes.
So many other things are there. So many challenges
lots
are
of
there.
pressure.
Yes,
Lots of
yes,
pressure.
yes.
Yes. So, any incident in which you remember? Okay, I wish Anshul was home and he was here to, you know, be with me.
Yes.
You know, children can have difficulties. You can have. ऐसे कुछ याद है आपको कुछ particular instance?
Yeah, so like whenever we used to have anniversaries or we had some.
Time really missing it.
Yes, that time we really miss
Yes.
spouse. Or whenever the child is unwell or in-laws are feeling.
Unwell also really.
In-laws
with
are
children.
unwell. That time we
Yes.
really wish our hubby was there around.
Yes.
That is the time we miss.
Yes. Well, it's I think almost universal these situations.
So I think
do occur, you know.
every profession has its own challenges. So
Yes.
this is one of the challenge where either husband or wife, if they are seafarers, they have to be on board at times.
That's another thing he just brought out. The wife can also be a seafarer.
Absolutely.
We generally,
Yes.
our generation usually thinks in terms of the husband being,
Husband
but
Yes. being,
aajkal
yes.
it can be both ways.
Absolutely.
And the challenges again remain the same. Very much.
Yes.
So, Nupur and Anshul, both of you engaged a while back in a very, very special project which almost became synonymous with your names, and it was something to do with cleanliness and hygiene, which are such important factors and which have been neglected in our country to quite an extent. But I think two of you worked at it very hard. So I want to hear from Nupur first. Whose idea was it? पहले तो वो बीज किसने बोया?
So I started it.
ये सारे
Yeah.
बीज सर यहीं से आते हैं.
It came in my mind when our children were growing and we used to go on long drives. So that time we used to feel the need of a bin inside the vehicle.
Yes.
Because whenever you are going on long drives, you can't just stop the car. So that is like hampering your fuel efficiency as well.
Yes.
And then not
And very,
everywhere.
very inconvenient. You
Yes,
can't
sir.
stopping
You
everywhere.
can't
to throw
stop
some-
everywhere.
And even find a place to throw it also
Throw it
somewhere
to-
Is not there
is
most
a
of the time.
difficult
Correct.
thing.
So we came out with this concept. It was a concept basically called car bins. So
Yes.
these were bins which were installed inside the car. They were actually manufactured by us only, and we used to supply to Tata Motors, Renault, Hyundai,
Mahindra and
Mahindras. So and it was going as a part of CSR as well to various places like Indian Air Force and like
Lot of
other
corporates.
as well.
Okay, yes.
So it was a wonderful thing.
Yes.
And just because before COVID the plastic was banned in our country, and these things were not understood well by the people of like by the citizens.
Yes.
So, and it was a low priced product and it was good quality. Now whenever something is good quality, there is no recurring demand of it.
Yes.
So
That is
that is
That is another drawback
Remember
actually.
that.
drawback. A positive point, but adding something negative to it as
And
well.
I would say it was little ahead of its time, sir.
Yes.
Indians are used to lowering the window and throw the trash
Throwing
in the
the
street.
trash.
Yes.
We still do it,
Yes.
even though people are more educated and aware.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it was a fantastic product, we thought. But during COVID time and
We just shut our, we just put the shutter down, but it was, we never had any losses. We never faced any losses. Excellent feedback we got from everywhere.
Yes.
And
But you know, but I'm sure that's a project at some stage somebody, if not you, will pick it up because
Yes,
it's really a very essential thing in our
Absolutely.
nation, and it is so convenient. For that matter, I have one of those bins in my car
Oh, wow,
even now.
great.
you're still
Same
using
one,
it?
the,
Wow.
the one that I think is and durability. You're talking
Yes.
has almost gone. I think 8, 9, maybe 10 years.
10 years,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, 10
Still
years.
sitting there, and I still use it. So
Thank you.
the top quality product they produce is of course very remarkable,
Thank you.
and it is something that I think should inspire many of us, because even these small things are what help society in so many ways, and I think people should focus a little on these things, because social responsibility never goes away. It's a part of
Absolutely.
our world.
Absolutely.
Great. So, Captain Rajvanshi, नुपुर के बारे में एक ऐसी हैबिट बताइए which you find very very क्या बोलते हैं pleasing.
Pleasing. Okay. There's so many qualities she has, please.
अच्छा एक ही बताइए,
you.
हम एक से काम चला लेंगे. But the best.
The best quality is she has a lot of patience.
Patience.
She
Huge virtue.
understands things clearly. She can think clearly. And she doesn't react too much. So she has a lot of qualities, sir. It's very difficult to describe her in one single word. So
आपने तो बस कमाल ही कर दिया. And लेकिन नुपुर, now I have to ask you the reverse.
Okay.
मुझे अंशुल के बारे में most annoying quality इसकी बताओ.
too many.
Two. Again, long
sir.
list.
No, sir. No annoying quality. In fact, it's not a quality if it's annoying. So,
Oh, thank you for clearing that. Getting mixed up there.
but I would, on the contrary, I would say he's very humble,
Humble.
very caring,
Very caring.
and very understanding.
Yes.
And he's a people's person.
Ah.
So I have started learning from him because earlier I was a very reserved person. I still am. I take time to open up. So from him I have learned that we have to interact with more people. We have to remain, if you want to remain sane, we have to interact with more people. We have to come out of our shells and our comfort zones. So that is something I appreciate about him.
So
And-
that quality then works brilliantly for him, especially in the field in which he is,
Yes, yes.
because he has to, interact constantly with people and a variety of people.
But sir, he
So-
has not learnt it. It is in
It's in
himself.
him.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
born.
He's born
inborn.
like that.
Very
Yes, sir.
nice. Very
Yes, sir.
nice.
I get along with people, sir.
Yes, he gets along.
So-
Yeah. I mean, yes, he gets along with people. He gets along with Nupur.
Yes.
Everything is hunky dory. No hassle there. No hassle. ठीक है. तो आपकी favorite cuisine क्या है?
So I like North Indian, simple, traditional food, and even Chinese now.
Okay. North
Yes.
Indian simple food में एक दो चीजें बताइए हमें क्या है?
Kachoris,
Oh,
that stuff.
Okay, that's not.
Chaat, she's fond of
I'm
chaat.
so fond of chaat, and
Okay.
Meerut is famous for chaat.
Yes,
so,
yes.
So I love chaat as well.
Yes. And now you tell us, is Anshul की favorite cuisine क्या है?
So he loves having chicken.
Chicken,
basically,
Okay.
which it's like hardly made in our house, but he
Ah.
loves chicken,
Okay.
and he loves generally some Chinese as well,
Ah.
but he doesn't like pasta at all. So whenever I am with him, we
No
never
pasta.
order
No
pasta.
pasta.
No pasta at all.
Pasta counter ban है इसकी
For
जिंदगी
him. So whenever he's not around, so myself and my kids, we have a nice time having pasta.
Right.
Yes.
So when both of you are with the children, who is spending more time and chit chatting with the kids? He or you?
So I do.
You okay?
I
She's
do.
the one.
I do.
Both
Because
the- both
we
the
have
kids
to.
are-
Because he's communicating so much with his office people that he is like tired. So now it's my
He
responsibility.
falls silent when the kids are around.
Yes, I talk a lot with my children.
And tell me about the kids. What are the kids doing now? You have two kids?
So we have two kids. Son is 23 years old. He did his Bachelor of Design in UI UX related to computers. And after that, he was doing his internship in a company in Bangalore. And then he got picked up by the company and he's been working there for almost 2 years now
I see.
in Bangalore.
I see. Okay.
And we have a younger daughter. She's 20 years old and she's in her third year of BBA and she's doing it from Nasi Monji NIMS
Yes.
College in Mumbai.
Very well known. Very
Yes,
well known.
so-
Yes.
It's too
And
good.
so the children are more or less on their own. They need less
Yes.
attention from the two of you.
Yes.
And naturally, you have more time for each other now. You think so? As
So the
children
daughter
are?
is still with us, so her attention goes towards, more attention goes
So now,
towards
now we
her.
have to plan for their masters, and we are
Yes.
like trying to push them that higher education is also important.
Yes, yes.
That's what.
Very important. Very important. Actually, because nowadays, even with our masters in anything, you feel that you've not reached anywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Right.
learning is a very important process.
Yes.
So we have to keep learning, whatever age.
Yeah, it goes
wherever
throughout your
it's a
life.
throughout thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have
So,
to learn.
Anshul, you've been in the Merchant Navy now, what, 25 years?
More than that, sir.
More than 25.
I came to Rajendra, training ship Rajendra in 1988. So that was 36 years back.
Ah, okay.
Passed out in 91.
More than three
Three decades,
three and a
sir.
half
More than
decades.
three
Yes.
decades,
So,
yeah.
tell me two important lessons that you have learned in your journey in the Merchant Navy.
Okay. Sir, I was sailing from 91 till 2001. I sailed. And then 2002 I came ashore. And maybe fortunately, in manning department. to look after seafarers. So I keep hearing that quality of Indian seafarers is going down. On the contrary, I would say Indian seafarers are best in the world. We have a good legacy from our seniors, and I think we all have done well. Even younger generation is also quite educated. Only thing, we need to channelize them, give them right kind of skill set, education, and I think they're one of the best in the world, and since India being the most populous country in the world, we need to utilize this youth in the right manner. Unfortunately, sir, I think somewhere we all are responsible. Shipping is not portrayed across the globe in the right manner. We all come to know about when ship is hijacked somewhere, whether there's oil pollution involving a ship, or there's a missile attack by Houthis or somewhere. All the media across the world, they sensationalize
Too
this.
much
Yes.
negativity.
Too much
becomes
negativity.
attached, and the picture gets distorted.
Absolutely. But we need to portray the right picture that shipping, because of ships, the whole world is moving. The entire 90% trade of the world happens through shipping. Whether it is oil, whether it is food, whether it is medicines, whether it is equipments, life-saving equipments,
Yes.
it is all come through ships. And seafarers are the one who are behind the ships to move. So seafarer is a fantastic profession.
Seafarers move the world, they say.
They move the world. So it's a fantastic profession. Only thing, we need to spread this positivity about this profession across the right places. So far, sir, we've been concentrating only in metros, tier 1 cities. In my opinion, through media like you, we should reach out to remote areas. We should reach out to tier 2, tier 3 cities, as well as to the villages. A lot of potential. And tell them about shipping, the good points about shipping. I think we can channelize our youth.
Lots of penetration is still required,
It
I
is.
think, with the right message. And now, there used to be a time, we always talk about this, that was male dominated. But that's fast changing now. You must have seen that. So
Absolutely.
tell us what's happening on that front with lots of girls entering the profession now.
Sir, we're still many years behind that. These girls have started joining shipping as a profession, as a seafarers. Only few years, maybe 10 years back, they started joining, 10, 15 years back. But if you see the world over in shipping, less than 2% seafarers are women seafarers. There's lot needs to be done to support these women seafarers.
Yes.
We all the seafarers, shipping communities, owners, charters, everybody has to create atmosphere together where the women seafarers feel comfortable, they feel safe, and they feel equal. And this is our responsibility, all of us. And we should welcome them. They're not less than any male counterpart of theirs.
Yes,
They're
yes.
equally qualified, competent.
And also, there was this conception all the time through the years that you had to be physically very, very strong to be able to, have a professional career at sea. But what has happened is over the years, things have changed.
Exactly.
There's so much more technology.
Absolutely.
You're not looking at raw strength over there. You're not like picking tons of stuff on your head. And it's also become the case that as we are evolving, the industry is evolving, we are going to be having more and more people with technical and technological intelligence needed than people with raw strength. So it is definitely a place, where
Completely.
women can come in, fit in, and progress very well.
Completely agree, sir. And now these women seafarers have proved themselves.
Yes.
They are really very well. You don't need, of course, they need to be physically fit to go on the ship, but you don't need that
even
raw
the males
strength.
need, when the males need.
Male need.
Yes, because
Males also.
as things have changed, we have noticed
Yes.
not so much emphasis there anymore on simply being physically
Physically
good,
fit.
physically fit. But yes, you want to be physically fit, but not unnecessarily. Not like strength is not a important thing. But,
Spot on.
So Nupur, now from your perspective, what is different about a merchant navy man or a merchant navy person than regular people who you meet in your life all the time?
Yes.
Is there anything that sets them apart?
Yes, sir, very much. First of all, these people are, as Captain Anshul said, that they are moving the world.
नहीं मैं अपनी तरफ ही
Moving the world, number one. Number two, these women know they have immense potential and it needs to be tapped. It is very important to tap their potential, whether it's working in the offices or now working like going at sea. So it is very important to understand their potential. Number one, number two, they are more sorted, I would say, and they take decisions quite well if given a chance. And what else can I say? These
Management skills, I would say, are better
management
than.
skills are better,
Yes.
and they're more. Now education is also given a good, like lot of importance,
Yes.
wherein they are not just going at sea. They are interacting with people. They are like ambassadors to our country.
Yes.
They know, like they are gelling very well with the men. So it's a very important thing to tap so much. Like so much potential is there in
And, yeah,
women.
it brings some amount of refinement also,
Yes,
in the
yes.
way we are, because people's skills and are so important. We keep on
Yeah.
meeting so many different people from different walks of life, and we have to have a social connect so
Social
much.
connect.
And having these more refined personal skills also,
Yes,
helps
yes,
a lot.
yes.
Great. So, excellent talking to both of you. एक सेंटेंस में अभी आप दोनों ने अपना लास्ट bit बताना है about what has life been for you and how much you would want this message to go out to people. एक दो लाइनों में बताओ. आप पहले बताएं. Madam will close the session.
Sir, I'll follow her. I think
अच्छा,
that's,
पहले आप
yeah.
बताइए. ठीक.
पहले आप.
You always following her, right?
Of course, sir. I've been following her for the last 26
अच्छा,
years.
ठीक है.
To the shipping industries.
Yes, yes.
First of all, I would say that shippies, this career is amazing, number one. Number two, as it was discussed that it has to penetrate in two and three tier cities as well. And then thirdly, in this particular career, like women have to be encouraged as well. And I would say that those ladies who are sailing with their husbands have to accept and counsel these girls in a very positive way. And this is very, very important because these ladies who are wives of seafarers who are sailing on board have to not only counsel them but give them a shoulder in case they need.
Any concerns?
So any concerns are there, so they should be there to help them out.
Yes.
And always see the positive side as well, because there are so many negativities which are portrayed about shipping, that they are going at sea for 8 months, 9 months. It's not like that. It's up to them how they balance their life, that they can have 2 on 2 off, 4 on 4 off, like whatever it can be. And we should encourage our young young crowd to, we should encourage them to come on board, understand what things are, and some proper induction has to be there before they actually join ship. And it has to be from not the critics but the positive people in the industry.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I mean, there are extreme situations with any
correct.
profession,
Yes, sir.
but the extremes are not the normal.
Yes.
So do not become concerned or don't fixated on the extreme situation. So Anshul, your message should of course be pointed at many of the younger generation
Yes.
who should be keen to take up this and know the options there.
Okay, so I would say to our youngsters who are thinking of joining shipping as a profession that it's a fantastic profession, boys and girls. And our job is to ensure that you remain happy before joining the ship. Once you are on board, you should remain happy. And when you sign off also, you should be signing off happy that you have done a fantastic job, you have completed your task on board, you have finished your contract. Changes may be there here and there, but idea is that we should remain happy at our workplace. And that is the job of people like us who are in the office, whether I'm in manning, whether in technical or marine. Our job is to support our seafarers who are on board. And we are there for you. Okay. That's it.
On that great note, we will close this wonderful episode. But before you go, Nupur, this little mug is for you.
Thank you so much,
इसमें
sir.
आप कॉफ़ी चाय जो आपको पसंद होगी है. And Anshul, this is for you.
Thank you, sir.
So nice to have you both with us. And please carry on in this wonderful way that you've always done. And surely we will have more people like you, interesting people like you on our future episodes.
Thank you
All the
so much,
best.
sir.
All
Thank
All
you.
the best,
Thank you so
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, viewers.
Anuradha, tell me something that you all have gone through so much ups and downs together with the COVID and all of this. Any particular thing you've learned from Shilpa?
She's very punctual
Okay.
and she has like set routine. I am more of rowdy and a moody kind of a person, but she has a very set structured way of living her life. Getting up in the morning, doing some exercise, doing some, everything is very structured. And even work-wise, we were together and both of us were teaching at that time and our online classes had started. So she always used to approach like if she has to do some project, make some PPTs or prepare for something, she'll keep on doing bit by bit. Like if she has 5 days, she'll spread it over 5 days. But for me, it was like 4 days nothing, 5th day okay, all hands on deck. So this is something fascinating that fascinates me about her.